What's going on, everyone? Talen here, and welcome to another character showcase video. Alright, so today we're going to be showcasing X-23. I've been wanting to try her out since she got this uniform here. We did finally get her to level 80. I am still using my old build on her for right now. I'm going to change it midway through, but for now, this is going to be the build on her. We do have some Urus on her that we don't really need. She doesn't need any of those crit rate Urus. We did want the crit damage, though, actually, to max that out. Our skills here, everything's at 6 except for the second skill, which, yeah, we don't need that one. Type enhancements at 0. We have just a stage 6 Power of Angry Hulk. We have no artifact on her, and then we have a regular obelisk. And then I just wanted to try out with this just to see how bad the damage proc is, because she doesn't seem damage proc friendly, but just as long as I already had this on her, I figure I might as well try her out, and also give me an idea if I actually want to upgrade her to a rage, you know, based off the damage that we see here with just this regular obelisk on, which we'll probably be missing the proc a lot. So yeah, we'll see. And we have her uniform at mythic here because we had some extra biometrics laying around. And if you check out the details, she's pretty much... Oh, what happened to crit damage? I thought I maxed that. Okay, so it's a little bit off still in the crit damage. But everything else is maxed out there. And as soon as we put the rage on, as you can see, we're already at 52% dodge. So we should have max dodge as soon as we put the rage on. I maybe put a dodge rule on her, but anyway. So let's just do a quick test here with the regular damage proc, and then we will swap it out and see the difference. Alright, so here we are over at King, stage 9. We have our showcase team here put together. Oh, we don't have our showcase strikers. Where there they are, all our dodge ignore strikers. She is level 80, so she doesn't need the dodge ignore, but I like to be consistent, so we are going to stick with the same strikers that I always use. And now, let's just see what we can do here. Again, we're probably going to be missing the proc on most of these, but I just want to see, so do... Oh. We did hit the proc on that one. Yeah, not the greatest amount of damage because the fit skill is so short for the animation. Wow, we're actually landing the proc. That is very interesting. I thought we'd be missing the proc every time. Alright, so let him do his purple attack, and then we'll see what she does with the awakening skill. Alright, so now we'll do the awakening skill. That was good damage, and which one is this? We've actually hit the proc every time. I'm very surprised by that. Oh, there we go. That time we missed the proc. Oh no, run! Okay. I don't know how we're actually landing this proc so many times. Oh, there, that was a little early, but that's because I didn't wait for the 4 and 5 to come off the cooldown. So maybe she can actually do a damage proc okay, but still, we're missing out on all that damage right there with the damage proc, so that's kind of annoying. And her damage was decent there. I wouldn't say it's great, especially for level 80. That was pretty low, I would say, for level 80. But I am intrigued enough, so we will go ahead and switch over to a rage and just do one more, or not one more. We'll switch over to a rage now, and then we'll do the full gauntlet. I was just curious what she was going to do with the regular obelisk on, so I thought I would include that. So now let's switch over to a rage and try that again. Alright, we have swapped over to the rage, and as you can see, our dodge is maxed out. So let's go ahead and give this another go. Alright, so now let's see if we get some big boy damage here. It'd be nice if she did. I would like to have her as a nice speed character that I can use. Alright. Okay, I mean, it is better, but still not great. There we go, with the awakening skill, that did a bit more. Alright. Yeah, actually, that was within 20 seconds we got to the beams here, so... that is acceptable. You can see all the extra damage that we're getting there that we're missing out on with the regular damage proc. That was quite a bit of damage. Oh no you don't. It's gonna do the purple attack, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay. I mean, damage is looking good, and she should be able to survive all of this just fine, I would think. Yeah, now she'll heal up. Okay. Okay, that's looking better. So now let's move over to Null and see what she does over there. Alright, so we're over at stage 29 here for Null. We've got the same team. We don't need dodge ignore strikers, but again, just to be consistent so we don't give her any extra damage than my other showcases. Let's see what we can do here. Hopefully she can get him off of the throne pretty quickly. Okay. Not too bad. Yeah, it's nice because we get the damage from the second skill as well, now that we have that rage. Alright, well, we are stunned. There we are. Okay, yes. Very good, very good. Shouldn't need to use the awakening skill. The awakening skill would guarantee it, but let's just see if we can do it with a regular rotation here. Yep, just barely. Alright. Did it in about 45 seconds, so I will take that. So she's doing pretty good actually with the rage on. The rage did make the difference, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with that result there. So now let's move on to Dormammu, because that'll give us a bit more information, especially the second phase. So yeah, let's pop on over to a giant boss raid. Okay, so here we are. We got the same team that I always use for the showcase. So let's hop in, see what she can do to Dormammu here. Hopefully she can put in a good showing, because so far she seems pretty solid for World Boss Legend, but definitely you will want that rage. She will suffer quite a bit without rage, it seems like. And I shouldn't have to worry about getting hit by any of this. Still did quite a bit of damage because she's a speed type. Speed types have always been really squishy, but luckily she can heal back up pretty quickly. And we are type neutral today because Dormammu is also a speed type. So, yeah. Looking pretty good. Yeah, I think we should be on track here to clear this pretty quickly. She's not, you know, at the top end of the level 80s, because for me, well, that's like my top DPS would probably clear this in a minute and 20 seconds, I would say. A minute and 20 seconds to solo this first phase of Dormammu here. So if usually when I see something that's around 2 minutes, I'm very happy with the damage output. I did that a little too early. Come on. There we go. Yeah, she should be close to the 2-minute mark. It'll be tight, but she might be able to squeak in there. Come on, 2 minutes. That was a pretty poor rotation. Oh, there we go. That's a little bit of damage at the end there because I used the first skill. Look at that. Getting right down to the buzzer. No, not quite. But she was pretty dang close. 2 minutes and 4 seconds. I'll take that. That's acceptable. Alright, so now this will be the interesting part. So I want to see a normal rotation, so without the awakening skill. And then we always end with that second skill. So, ow, ow. Did just over a bar. So now with the awakening skill, it's doing 2 bars, 2.5. Yeah, about 2.5 bars. So that is good, because whenever I see a normal rotation here that does more than half a bar, oh, actually, yeah, when it does like a full bar, I'm happy. Half a bar is just barely cutting it for being able to do enough damage to clear Dormammu. But once you get a full bar, then you're pretty comfortable, I would say. So yeah, her damage is actually pretty good with the rage on. So yeah, as soon as you upgrade to a rage, I expect her to do quite well for you. Level 80 is also making a pretty big difference in here, so don't discount that. It pretty much doubles your damage in most cases. And of course it helps out if you don't, you know, load up on dodge ignore strikers, because in War Boss Legend, once you're level 80, you don't need those dodge ignore strikers, so now you can switch them over to DPS strikers, and you can get more damage out that way. So it kind of helps out in two ways to be level 80 nowadays. That first skill does get a little bit of burst damage in there, so I do think we want to keep adding that in at the end of the rotation. Anyway, that should be enough of Dormammu here, so let's go ahead and get to the final thoughts. Alright, so that was X-23 here with her new Target X uniform, and of course her new fresh level 80 that she can get. And overall, I'm actually quite happy with the results here. Again, she is another character that requires rage. There are definitely seems to be a lot of characters that require rages to get their kind of full potential out, just mainly because of skill rotations, because they just, you know, don't play well with the regular damage proc. But yeah, with the rage, I am happy with her damage. We do, like I said, have her uniform maxed out. So yeah, I think she's going to be a nice above average character, I would say, in terms of level 80s. She could definitely get the job done. And now I need to go away. And now I need to decide if I'm going to get her tier 4 or not, because I do need one more tier 4 character to get another team for clearing Black Swan and Corvus / Proxima. So one more level tier 4 is on the menu here. I'm just trying to figure out who it's going to be, if it's going to be X-23 here or not. So I'm going to have to look at my current options and see what I want to do, because I think I'm also going to be considering Psylocke as well. I was interested to see how she would do, but I need to revisit her to see if I really like her damage more than X-23 or not, and I don't know, but that's for another video. X-23 here, again, I think she's a solid character with this upgrade, but I would not recommend building her unless you have a rage to put on her. Unless you're going to use her as like a Shadowland character, then of course just build her up for that. But if you were planning on having her as another like clear or main DPS for your War Boss Legend, she will need that rage, so keep that in mind. But that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed, and of course I will catch you in the next one.